Hi, this is Ginny Goes to the Movies, and this is my non-spoiler review of the movie Knives Out. So I usually have an improvised teleprompter, but for today I'm just going to read off my notes. So here goes. Knives Out is directed by Rian Johnson, and it stars Chris Evans, Daniel Craig as the private investigator. It also has Jamie Lee Curtis, Don Johnson, Michael Shannon, Toni Collette, and Christopher Plummer. It's basically a whodunit with a dysfunctional family twist, and all is not what it seems. So I'm going to share the good points and the bad points, or not bad, but the not so good points. So the good points are the casting is really great. They have a lot of chemistry and they have that great dynamic with each other, and they're really engaging, and the characters themselves are really great. And another good point is that the movie is engaging from start to finish. I thought it was going to be boring, but it's it's really entertaining, and you're always wondering who really did it, or maybe not. So it depends on you if you're really good at catching clues, which sometimes I am, because having watched a lot of movies and having taken script writing classes and fiction writing classes as well. So it is essentially murder mystery, but with a great location. I think this was filmed in Massachusetts, hopefully, and it is the house itself. It is a character. The house is actually one of the characters in the movie, because it's really, it has its distinct character. It's part of the movie. It's central point to the movie. And what I loved about the film is Daniel Craig. He's really engaging, and I really love his southern accent. It's really good that it's playing other characters besides James Bond, because it's kind of hard for actors. They can become typecast, which unfortunately a lot of characters that play heroes, or a lot of actors that play heroes, they actually have a harder time to play other roles. And I'll talk about that in my spoiler review. So the not so good points is that it's kind of predictable. If you watch a lot of films like this, and which I have, you will predict who did it. And I sort of knew already, I hope that's not a suspect. But there was a lot of foreshadowing, actually, which was fiction 101 or script writing 101. You have to have foreshadowing, but foreshadowing shouldn't be overemphasized, because people who write fiction knows that foreshadowing should be minimal, And this is a murder mystery, but there was a lot of foreshadowing, which is not good for a murder mystery. And another not so good point is that the evil guy the evil guy or the girl is not so evil. So the bad guy or the bad girl is not that evil. And but we need in murder mysteries, they have to be really, really evil, but I guess here it's not. So you'll see. I'll talk about it in my spoiler review. And the supposed main character doesn't really come out until the second part of the film, or sort of close to the middle part of the film, and it's okay. And it's really I don't understand why, because the main character should be there. And the politics feels like it's tacked in. This movie could be set in the 80s, the 90s, or the 2000s, early 2000s, but they added current events to make it more current. But I felt that it was just added in, and there was something about one of the characters stating something that It was just it felt unnatural to me, that, and it was really unnecessary and shouldn't have been part of the film. So it's about, you know, immigrants and the current state of politics right now in America, which is I don't think it has a place or should have a place in a murder mystery, because it, and also it just seems like they added it in, like the writer added it in just to make it current, just to make it relatable, but it's really not, because it's like it takes you out of the movie, which it should just be a murder mystery, unless they made it a really central part of the movie, but it's not. It's basically murder mystery. It's like Clue, and it's set in a house, and also it has like it's about a dysfunctional family essentially, and just adding the immigration topic, or it doesn't make sense. So you'll know, you'll see. And yeah, that's my non-spoiler review of the movie Knives Out. You should really watch it. It's really entertaining and it's fun. And but for me, it was kind of really predictable because of the foreshadowing, and you will see it interspersed in the movie, and it's like, okay, yeah. So I'll see you in my spoiler review if you've after you've seen the film. Do watch my spoiler review of the film. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.